present what you guys got?
Yeah.
Okay, wait, you gotta come up here. You can't stand back in the corner. There you go.
Yeah, well, like you said, we're current students for DTS here. And we're discipleship training school. And we're trying to do some fundraising for our outreach. We leave on March 31st. We're going to Mexico, Guatemala, do some work down there. And we have a fundraising concert next weekend. And we want to get as many people to come as we can. So Allison's going to talk about it.
It's just there's two bands coming from Rochester, Minnesota, and you can just take one. It has all the information. It's on March 13th, so a week from today at 7. And
where is it?
It's here.
Oh, here at the base.
Yeah, it's
here.
Okay. So yeah, you guys all know how to get here. So you can just tell everyone you know, like youth especially, to come because it'll be a lot of fun. It helps us raise money for our outreach, and also the bands are really good at witnessing on stage and stuff. So it'll be cool for them too.
And you guys are all youth pastors or youth leaders? Okay.
So what's DTS?
Yeah, tell them about DTS.
It's a discipleship training school. So it's 5 months long. It started January 10th. And it's got a classroom phase, which is 3 months, and then an outreach phase, which is 2 months. And yeah, we're coming to the end of our classroom phase, getting ready for the outreach.
What you gonna do for your outreach?
We're going to Mexico and Guatemala, and we're gonna be doing a lot of different things down there. We're gonna travel to like 2 different places in Mexico and then 2 different places in Guatemala, I think.
Yeah, we're gonna do like ministry with like street kids, and we're gonna work in Guatemala like with construction with a church down there, and yeah, we're learning like dances and stuff.
Yeah.
So how can somebody get involved with the training?
How would you get involved?
Yeah, how can you get signed up or do you want to?
Well, you can talk to David and
Yeah,
get an application. You can apply online.
Yeah, they have it on the website. And
So what happens in the life of a person during discipleship training school? What does God do during the DTS?
Well, it's a very intensive time, or it's just a very intense.
You have a different speaker every week, and they talk about different things, and just helping you grow in your faith, and you learn about like lots of different aspects of the Christian life that you probably didn't like think about a lot before, and it focuses a lot on like building your character too, and just teaching you how to love people and love yourself and love God, I guess, so that you can be effective on the outreach.
And the main focus is just building an intimate relationship with God. And we do a lot of like prayer. Like every morning we have quiet time. We just spend an hour with God, and then come together and do another hour of group prayer, like intercessory prayer, and then we have class. And it's really amazing. It's really changed my life. And I went to college for a few years before deciding to do this, and this has just really opened my eyes to a lot of things, and it's really made me want to do missions too.
Yeah, like any age can do it.
Yeah.
I strongly recommend it. It's awesome, and you will be a different person. Like, it'll be great.
Can I get rid of my 13-year-older and bring you?
You gotta be 18, I think, to do it. So.
And Eric came down from snowy, cold Alaska to sunny, warm Minnesota.
Oh! You guys never really had that 80-degree summer, huh?
No, not quite.
I was watching the Weather Channel during the summer last year just to see what's the hottest it gets in Alaska.
Probably about 70 at the hottest.
The nice thing is, in the summertime, the sun doesn't go down.
Right.
Yeah.
Maybe I can walk outside
Months
and
of-
lay
Yeah.
outside.
and
Yeah.
months of sunlight.
I take that sometimes.
That's all I couldn't.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, thank you guys.
Yeah.
I couldn't do that.
Thank you. No.
Oh, okay.
Did you guys have enough? Because I can bring more in later. My printer was messed up this morning.
Oh.
Yeah, bring them on in.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
So, yeah, the school that these guys are in, if you guys have any young person that you know that is in kind of transition from being a youth in the youth group and now finishing high school, trying to figure out what they're supposed to do with their lives, wanting to grow closer in a relationship with God, this is a great program, because really what it is like 5 months, focus on your relationship with God, figure out what does God want you to do with your life, what's your plan, what's his purpose, growing in intimacy with him, and then from there, just pursuing God's direction. You know, as Ron was saying, I mean, this is a time in life where kids are making these major decisions. And so we really feel like when you're 18, 19 years old, at that time more than ever before, you've really got to be tight with the Lord. And so that's what this program is all about. I really describe it as a discipleship and a missions program, because its focus is on the personal growth, but it also then culminates with an outreach. So, yeah, if you guys are interested.
Yeah, and for me, yeah, it's just I'm for me, it's working like it's building a foundation for the rest of my life. Like right now, I'm really learning how just how I'm gonna live for the rest of my life. So, it's amazing.
Yeah. I'll get you guys. I'll bring down some brochures at a break. I'll run up and grab a bunch of brochures.
Okay, cool.
What's it cost to participate?
Yeah,
in
come on.
this?
It costs the whole program. The lecture, the first 3 months cost $3,300 approximately, and then the outreach phase is another $1,500 plus your airfare. So over the course of 5-6 months, you are looking at raising about $5,000. Now you can work on that during the time that you're here. And we do periodically give like scholarships if a kid really comes from a needy situation. I mean, we can work with them on that too. But yeah, I mean, we really, we believe in it. We think it's an amazing program. We've seen lives changed, and love to see the kids come in.
Let me just give a father's testimony. My son wanted to get involved with a program after he graduated from high school, but if he got involved with this program, he would have given up a scholarship. And I said, no, son, do your college first, and then get involved with that. Well, the end result was it was bad advice for him. Okay, because he did go to college and basically flunked out because his heart wasn't in it. So guess what happened to that scholarship? Yeah. I even teach at the school, and they wouldn't give him a scholarship because his grades weren't up to par. To get a scholarship, even as a teacher, or a teacher's son, he needs to have certain grades. So at that point, my son is an explorer, not a student. And this would have been great for my son. This would have been fantastic. And then now he's gone back, he's in the Air Force now, and he has to study these things, and he's doing fine because his heart's in it. It's such a major difference. And I made a mistake there as a father.
But my daughter, what she did was she graduated from high school, she applied to college, she got accepted, but then she notified the college that she's not going to enter until the fall of 2010. So she's taking a year off and focusing on her relationship with God and doing missions. And then the plan is to go to college. But what I really told her is I said, listen, Abby, when you go do your discipleship training school, I want you to hear from God, what is his purpose for your life? And if you feel that in order to accomplish God's plan and purpose for your life, you need to go to college, then go, but with the understanding that it's all about training and equipping yourself to do what God has called you to do. Don't just go to college because it's what everybody else tells you you're supposed to do. Do it because you know that it's what God's calling you to do. And if you feel like God shows you something different, praise the Lord. That's awesome too. But it's just having that time in your life to focus on your relationship with God so you can make a good decision. And the other little benefit of it too is that if the kids wanna go to a Christian college, a lot of the Christian schools transfer